Hello again, this is Christine from Unwind Body and Mind. I just got my new stickers in, so this is that's my logo. I was very excited about that. Today I want to talk about investing in yourself and potentially why this work is so scary, or investing in yourself can be scary. So that was my little, I invested in myself. I've been doing a lot of that lately. Anyways, so back in the day when I had a different life and I was a information records manager, I had an amazing supervisor that invested in us and taught us the importance of investing in ourselves. So we would get together to like once a week and go over a different book. And I remember specifically the Seven Habits book from Stephen Covey. And we would go through and we would try to open our minds and become better leaders. We weren't trying to be managers, we were trying to be leaders at this point. And that stayed with me till today. So thank you, Sherry. I appreciate you. Um, so why is this work scary and how does it all tie in? Most people don't invest in ourselves. We think that after we've gone through school that it's hard. We don't want to invest in ourselves anymore. We don't want to learn more. That's not me anymore. I invest in myself still to this day all the time, and it may not be this particular thing that I am learning about. I could be going back into different things from my old career and, picking up just different things, how to edit videos, and which is my newest thing. But investing in yourself is one of the most important things you can do. And we can't stay complacent. That is not where we're supposed to be in life. We're not supposed to be mindless zombies watching TV and being oblivious to the outside world and what's going on. That's not what we're supposed to do as humans. I mean, if you're doing that, I don't want to pummel you, but maybe think about it. Maybe, if your comfort and complacency, if you're in a comfort zone and you have complacency rather, that's just never a good spot to be in. You become lazy and you wither, that's your mind's not staying sharp. In our minds and our bodies, we have to keep going because even when we're older, we want to be able to use our bodies and our minds and function when we're, I mean, if everybody works until they're retired, and then when you're when you're retired, you don't have the physical or mental body, you're not capable, then what is that life worth at the end? You're just going to be a vegetable, and you can't enjoy the time that you've waited so long for. So investing in yourself goes in a broad spectrum. And for this, the work that polarity therapy, craniosacral unwinding, the work that does is kind of hard because we get into this complacency and we've found ourselves in these cycles that may be driving us crazy. Maybe your partner is doing something that you've said over and over and over, this doesn't work for me, but they keep doing it. And you're at your wit's end and you're acting like, in a way that is not you because this cycle has driven you crazy. And that could be for so many different things. It's just across the board. And so this work, I start asking questions and kicking up things. And again, the work, we don't have to get into the details of anything. That's not what I want to invite in. You are in your own head. So as we're talking, these things should kick up things in you that we don't necessarily need to talk about. And but the thing is, when we start bringing attention to those things, the physical body mirrors the emotional body. So when I'm working on you, these things are moving and we're moving into alignment because you're kicking them up and you want to get them out. So you may go home and for the next few days, like that trigger is just making you're like, you're like not going from 100, from 0 to 100. You're going from like 75 to 100 because you're already kicked up there. Your fuse is already like so short because you've gone through these cycles so many times that you can't even handle it. Just like one more time, you're going to flip your top. So keep that in mind, and not to scare anybody off, because these cycles and changing these cycles is so important. It's what you need to do in life sometimes. So the work is scary because it will change you. And sometimes it may change you into getting a new job or getting a new relationship, or just finally saying, I cannot deal with this anymore. If this is the way that it's going to be, then I have to take myself out because it's not healthy for me. It's not a healthy experience, and I want a healthy experience for myself.